So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Fabinho, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tonali. Killishoy. Shapes to shoot! Rude Holland! it! That is just a piece of art!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's made its way to him. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Kukçu tries to play it through. He has a look up. Shoots! In he goes again. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lee Kang-in. Timber wins the duel this time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Kilishoy has got himself a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. It's bounced back off the post. In he goes again! And again! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Dunk gets across to intercept that. Fabinho. Kukçu. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gavi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Caicedo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bebeto. No, that pass isn't the best. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Timber. That's a lovely, neat pass. Caicedo. And it's Chiellini. Mateus. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Kilishoy. Well read. And the danger is... Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But
tries a shot! It's there! a quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Been indicated.
And yes, it's him again. Boca Juniors are having a ball here. Baresi. And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 19, Gabby.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 9.
Manchester United decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Brilliantly cut out. Lee Kang-in. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mateus. That is a brilliant interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabinho. Kukçu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kılıçsoy touches it back.
Not a lot more.
Bullet! It's a loose... Oh, what has happened here? Cross it. And one more try! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Hullet. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's been slipped through. And this is Forlan. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Fabinho. Now there's a fine ball. Caicedo. Forlan. Tonali. Bebeto. Marquinhos cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Tonali, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball! Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mateus. Kukçu. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Fabinho. That's Lee Kang-in. Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's a good ball. That has not gone well. And it's Kukçu. And the finish! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Bebeto. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Mateus. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths...
Osimhen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lee Kang in, looks across and plays it in. Osimhen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gavi. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Fabinho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Van Basten gets a foot in here. Osimhen. Stojkovic. Port looking to pass their way through. He won't be happy with that one. Now that's well seen too. Zanetti. Fabinho. And it's Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. Lee Kang in. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper. Real chance! Gavi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Manchester United finding their passes. He's away! Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Basten gets it away. Opts to play it back. Port are looking to go forward now. And he's worked it through. And the finish! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kukçu. No way through. Lee Kang in can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Stojkovic. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Van Basten.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Stojkovic, and here's Osimhen.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Thuram. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Lee Kang-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lee Kang-in.
1 minute added time.
Stojkovic. And here's Thuram. Iniesta. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United...
Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Thuram really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Iniesta. Pirlo. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
It's Van Basten! And that was probably asking just too much. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. And the return pass. He's in plenty of space here. Manchester United still this single goal behind. He is through here, and he shoots! Great fallen! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And goes for a shot! Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. He's had it taken off him. Quality ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Osimhen is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kukçu. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bouten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kukçu. Picked out brilliant, and a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 6.
That's a decent clearance.
Number 8.
Spread it left.
Number 2.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Number 7, Neymar. Number 11.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
23.
Now it's Vips.
Number 18.
Ljungberg.
Kessier.
Well, it didn't look good for a
Substitution in
while,
progress.
but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the counter is on. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Van Basten. Rafinha promptly onto that. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against
Just
Manchester
listen to
United.
that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose the marker. Superb.
It's Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Chance! Forlan! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed...
Oh, what has happened here? Abiati gets it clear. Tries to play it through. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bebeto shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Lee Kang in. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's made its way to him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, this looks sharp. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the flag has stayed down. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dunk. Cruyff with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Back into the middle. Now it's Messi. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
He's tried one! Just a whisker away. Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Lee Kang-in charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's an imaginative pass. Kukçu. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Baresi cuts out the pass. Kukçu. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is... And he's had a hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in, and this is Forlan. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to retrieve it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Crunching tackle. Fabinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Played out wide. Pelé receives it in a wide position. Nice control. Decent chance! Just off target. Zanetti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kukçu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Forlan. Lee Kang-in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Kukçu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Messi picks it up out wide. Kukçu. Lee Kang-in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kukçu. Can he get it through? Manchester United have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 6,
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
number 15,
It's a
Bellingham.
sharp little ball here.
20, Hazard. Number
And this is
11,
Hazard. And this is
Zanetti.
Hazard.
Substitution.
Looks a good cross. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Bellingham. And Zanetti. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Pele. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Fabinho. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rafinha tries to pass it through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. And that is masterful defending.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Forlan. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. And it's Zanetti. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There will be 1 minute at
It's
a
come to
time.
nothing. Zanetti. And this is Pele. And he's in, and a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. Mbappe! He's delivered all right! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Haaland. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a promising position. Oh, sweet feet. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in a great position here. Forlan. No luck with that dink over the top. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played out towards the right wing. They get a throw in. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he finish? And here's Vieira. Delivers the ball. Oh, what a... He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Marquinhos. Baresi. And it's Kukçu. Manchester United finding their passes. No way through there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get on? Shot a goal! He scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal.
And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, he's got full, and it's come back out to him. Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso short changes him with that pass. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in deep. Kukçu. Lee Kang-in. Mbappe. Pirlo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe, Roberto Carlos, lovely bit of skill, aimed in, oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Xavi Alonso.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So what can they make of this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! And he comes up trumps again. And we have our very first corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And that has been cleared. And he's Kochu! Great vision. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He might be in here. Oh, he had to make that, and chance! Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Probing pass, and he was quick to react. Lee Kang-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ambitious ball here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's superb. Mohamed Salah. That pass has been well intercepted. Baresi. Marquinhos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is a little undercooked. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! In he goes again! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Lee Kang-in.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kochu. Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Kochu. Vieira goes sliding it. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs in a cross. Fabinho. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well measured. Decent chance! Against the crossbar. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nice control. Alonso. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's good play. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's a sharp little ball here. Pull it. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi, aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. Fabinho is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Ronaldinho. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Fabinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Xavi Alonso. Alonso. Maldini gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a searching pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Dunk, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bullet! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Koundé. Yaya Touré. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini. And it's Pirlo. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. Baresi. Rafinha. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's a throw-in. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality
Hello,
too.
everybody, and please join
An
me in
engrossing
wishing a
half,
happy
but we're still
wedding
where we
anniversary
started,
for one of our
0-0.
fan club members. Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Delivered across. Terrific header. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Xavi Alonso. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Fired deep towards the back post. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Van Dijk. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! There is the breakthrough! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's...
Big chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still...
Shot a goal! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 62 minutes is number 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ronaldinho.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution.
Forlan is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Chooses to go back. And here's Lee Kang-in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Forlan out towards the flank. Lovely, now then. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm deals with that comfortably.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kukçu powering forward here. And it's Zanetti. Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Lee Kang-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays it out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great effort, but no way through. So, third corner of the game. Knocks it into space. And it's Lam. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Messi.
4 added
Lam
minutes
has it in a
remaining in the
wide
game.
position. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, such a clever touch. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Yamal. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's clever. This looks Yamal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Zanetti. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And he's worked it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's intervened well there. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lee Kang-in. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. So it is still 0-0. No way through. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Lee Kang-in. Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gavi. Fabinho. Kokchu. Good, strong midfield running here. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Fabinho. Short changes him with that pass. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. It's Forlan. It's Gavi. Kokchu. Forlan. And it's made its way to him. Vinicius Junior. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Gavi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's tried one!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Shot, surely! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Gavi. Kukçu. Now it's Forlan. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's
Decent chance! Knocks it into space. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Zanetti. And it's Fabinho. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Messi. Kukçu gets across and deals with it. Kukçu. Lee Kang in. Cleared without complication. And they've got a throw. It's a promising position. A cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi. Yamal. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what a miss. Chance for a shot! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling?
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United
Number
with their first
19,
corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 9, Diego Forlan. Coming on the
Keeper
field,
has taken decisive
number
action.
15, Xabi Alonso. Number 4, Etta Brisson.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's in space and looking for options. Yamal, that's a little off target. And it's lofted through here. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ibrahimovic, well read, and the danger is averted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Messi looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Ibra shoots!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xabi Alonso. That's very neat. Oh, well played, well played. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Xabi Alonso. Lovely pass, but he's having a shot! Just eases him off the ball. Has another go! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. But as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Germany.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practiced. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Serginho. Belletti. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Dunk. Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Belletti. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Looking to play. Big chance! Goal! Germany!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lucas Moura, and it's Kukçu. Back into the middle. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Dunk calmly anticipates. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get onto this? Kukçu. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Can he latch onto this? Lee Kang-in gets a foot in here. Marquinhos. And it's Kukçu. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. That's a good ball. And a chance! Superb goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Germany get themselves into the lead. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fabinho. Lee Kang-in. Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Lee Kang-in! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're off again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Marquinhos. Lucas Moura tries to play it through. He has a look up. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu, and that's gone loose. Kukçu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Baresi. Dunk. And it's Fabinho. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's well spotted. That could spell trouble. He's got away. Shoots! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah,
Lee Kang-in! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lee Kang-in actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gets a good foot in there. Zanetti cuts it out. Xavi Alonso. Dunk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. And he's forced to go back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Lee Kang-in. Number 5, Fabinho. Number 21,
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Beckham will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Number 18,
Rafinha.
Hazard.
He was
Number
under real
13,
pressure there.
Rafinha.
It's
Number
full!
7, Rijkaard. Number
That was
9,
superb
Diego
goalkeeping.
Forlan.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Xabi Alonso. Substitution
Manchester
in progress.
United with the corner. They're first. Xabi Alonso plays it short. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard hurtling down that right flank. Raul. Quality ball. Serginho. Belletti. Serginho. And that is a little undercooked. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Tries to pass it through. Beckham! He should have put that one away.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substitutions taking place.
Germany making consecutive changes here. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. All the way back. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And Darwin. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come to nothing. Dunk. And it's Beckham. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckham. And the number on the board is 3. Hazard. That has been cut short. And that's that.